What up, pink ladies, T-birds, river vixens, fucking bulldogs, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmy Pynk, and I am here to review Season 1, Episode 9 of Riverdale. And this is my third take. I might be a little bit tipsy. I had a rough day at work.
You wanna eat lunch with the cool kids, don't you? Told you I used to be you, I know you. Never learned your cruel politics in high school. Now you earn a few funny looks in my school. I can show you how to hypnotize minds, fool. Like the chicks in the bunny books for fly dudes. Why you? Cause I see your potential. Plus the team up could be beneficial. That's what you get when you mess with me. Stand next to me, I teach you everything. I got the recipe. You got the recipe. You wanna be like me, I got the recipe. Yeah, that's what you get when you mess with me.
Yes, I still have on my fucking work clothes because the CW app fucking sucks. My wig came in a day fucking late, so we just gonna do the look goes as follows with what I was doing prior to the wig coming in. But darling, let's talk about this motherfucking gig. Bitch, this was a deep, heavy fucking episode and so good. First thing I want to say, and I want to get this out the way because she was not a major player in the episode. However, I dug what they did with Val. They were sprinkling that good black girl magic on the motherfucking screen on the episode. Like, it was fucking great. She was trying to tell his ass, like, they trying to buy you. Wouldn't you rather earn it yourself? And he like, I don't understand. Check your white privilege, boo. I'm going to get into Archie in a minute because Archie is like the worst character on the fucking show to me. But anyway, I want to talk about how she curved his ass. Like, oh no, you've been ignoring me since we've been a couple. And it was like really interesting that they threw that in there because did anybody know that that was actually his girlfriend? Anybody? Hans? Bueller? Because I didn't know they was boyfriend and girlfriend. But thanks for that little nod to motherfucking comics. My pink ladies and my T-birds have been rocking with me. Y'all seen where I put that up. I ain't about to do all that again. Because really, I'm fucking tired. And I want to get this done. So this episode, I want to talk about these colors again. Now, I know my pink ladies and T-birds once been rocking with me since episode 1. Know I've been talking about these colors a lot. But y'all waited 7 years to find out about Breaking Bad. I'm telling you. They telling you a story with the colors. The first major one, I'm going to talk about the red and the blue again. Now, I mentioned before that the Coopers was blue. Correction, the Coopers are light blue. The Andrews are dark blue. Anywhere from the good Riverdale Royal Blue on, and anything lighter than that, anything lighter than Riverdale Royal Blue is the Coopers. Anything darker than that is Archie in them. So you've seen a lot of red and blue in this episode. You've seen when Archie went to the tapping, he was the only person that had on a blue coat. Everybody else had on either red, maroon, which is a shade of red, or a neutral color, a gray, or black. When they took that picture and everybody was there, Archie had on that navy blue coat. Then you saw where when they went to the little shindig where they made Archie's suit, where Archie's suit was red and black, Cheryl had on royal blue. And that was just like a transfer of, she was trying to get on Archie level because she wanted Archie. So she wore Archie's color, while at the same time, her and her family was trying to make her a blossom, so they put him in red. Also, it was a very red episode, and it was like red was like the color of fucking dysfunction. Because you seen Ethel going through her shit, and she had on the red headband. And then when Veronica finally like snapped, when found out Ethel's father tried to kill himself, Veronica had on red. When Alice Cooper went to go see Hal Cooper, she had on pink and like maroon. Even Betty's coat was maroon. And then the whole front of the building, which was very odd to me because obviously it was a big red celebration and everybody fucking knows because as Alice Cooper said, he was in the red thick of things or whatever the fuck she said. And I was quite shocked to find out the Riverdale Register, the front door was red. we had never seen it before. So I feel like that was a visual gag. Like the red was the dysfunction, and it was almost like everything that was red was dysfunction. It was trouble. It was shade and shiest and all that shit. Also, even notice that at the end, when Val curved Archie, was one of the very few times we didn't see Archie wearing either color. Archie had on green. That's the first time I really ever seen anybody on the show with green on. And when he did that, Val had on a red dress with blue fucking knee socks. Another example was, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I'll come back to it. But anyway, I'm just bringing y'all attention that they are using color as symbolism a lot here. Please excuse me. I did just get off of work and my cigarette went out. But the thing with the Blossoms, and nobody wants Cheryl there, but they think Archie is this upstanding guy, and then maybe Archie would make it be okay for her to take over the business. I still am all the way here for Archie is really a Blossom. I'm still here for it. I do not think the incest storyline has gone away, and I do think we seen the preview. If y'all seen the preview, motherfucking Molly Ringwald is in the motherfucking building next episode. So I just feel like he related to the Blossom, especially because they pointed it out when that's another. Okay, that was the other instance of the red and blue. So when he was getting fitted for the suit, Mr. Blossom had on a navy blue coat. He had on a navy blue plaid, and then that was when Archie felt like it was okay and it was approachable. He was approachable at that point. So the colors are definitely playing a fucking role in the series. But what I was going back to was like the lodges and fucking all Veronica just finding out what kind of shit her father really got people into. But what do we find out tonight? We found out tonight that the Blossoms had something to do with Hiram getting fucking arrested. So Hiram might not even be dirty, y'all. And then, not only that, like, we know Cheryl is about to go motherfucking crazy. And for some strange reason, she after Paulie too, which I don't fucking get. But we come to find out, because Paulie is submerged in red in the episode, we come to find out, like, that's a front. Now, this whole time, they have been making sure Paulie was red and blue, purple. Now we find out that it's fucking, she all redded out this episode. She ain't never have on no blue, no pink, nothing, all red. Come to find out, she think the Blossoms got something to do with Jason dying, so she in there undercover. Then we see Fred Andrews come through. Like, Hermione comes through, tells him what's cracking. He like, I'm putting my shit on the line. I want 20%. And this thing is done. Like, motherfuckers was curving motherfuckers left and right in this episode. Another thing with color I want to talk about is Alice Cooper. When Alice Cooper was broke down, there's a couple different scenes with Alice Cooper. When Alice Cooper was broke down, where she couldn't be broke no more, that bitch had on beige. Her color loyalty was to nobody. And they did that on purpose. Because she was rocking with the blue or whatever. And once her husband put her out and she finally cracked about her daughter, she was neutral, because you have to think, her husband is the Cooper. She had no loyalty once he put her out. She had no loyalty to nobody, so she didn't have on no color. She literally was like laid bare, in the meaning of laid bare, like she had on the color of her skin. Basically, she was beige. Also, I want to talk about when they were celebrating, like we about to take them down. Notice that they were eating cherry pie, like we about to devour these motherfuckers. The colors mean something. please pay attention. The colors mean something. And I know, like, I don't went on a whole long rant about these colors, but this episode was motherfucking excellent. We didn't get as much Jughead as I wanted. We got a whole lot of Cheryl Blossom. Cheryl Blossom at the end. She from a family where she figured she could buy everybody. So she tried to buy the shit out of Archie. Bought him a motherfucking Les Paul. But I will say this. I was very happy about the Val scene, and the reason why I'm talking about like the black girl magic and why I love this is because Archie is really not this season ever lost. Archie is such a goddamn Mary Sue or a Gary Stu that it's ridiculous. He never loses anything. There's never any consequences for him. But he fucks everything else up. But he's just trying to be like the good guy. No, you need to learn something. I'm glad Val read his ass for filth. Like, no, motherfucker, listen. You might be all that to everybody else, but I know what it is to struggle. I know how it is to get mine. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. And I was here for it. I was 100% here for it. That was my favorite part of the episode. It was sad when Ethel's mom, like Veronica, admitted, like, I'm a lodge and this and this and this. And it's so sad because Veronica was so genuine. Veronica legitimately was like, not knowing at first that her father is actually the one that caused that, but they were going through the same thing. We losing everything because of my dad. We lost everything. My parents is fighting. She just went through that. And it was so sad that she tried to like stand up and be like, listen, because we friends, I feel like I need to tell you who I am and what happened. I did not know at the time. And that mother just was like, that's not your friend, this and this and this and this. And that was unfortunate. But it kind of woke Veronica up. Like, I'm not covering for my dad no more. So I don't know what else is going to come of that. But I'm here for it. And then next week, outside of Archie's mom coming in, y'all already got so many people. And Molly Ringwald, even though she ain't been big for a while, my pink ladies and T-birds that don't know, she's probably actually the highest profile actor or actress on the show. What I mean is, at the height of their popularity, she probably was the most successful and the most popular at the height of her popularity. And like I said before, she's Archie's mom and she is the iconic redhead of the 80s. So they showing her and they showed that clip. I don't see her being a huge part of this episode, especially if she has an arc. But we see it's Jughead's birthday and it's going to be a party and all that shit. And I'm not here for that, but you got to have a filler episode sometime. And so far, this is episode 9, and I only caught one that was a filler episode. So you got to have a filler episode sometime. But y'all let me know what y'all think, what I forgot. I've been drinking a little bit, and I'm tired as fuck. So I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. If you are not a T-bird or a pink lady already, feel free to become one by clicking on that little pink Sailor Moon. Subscribe. You can also check out my Patreon, and as always, watch a few more videos. So thank you for rocking with me. Red hair don't care. You want to be like me. You want to be like me.